Hello and welcome back for this second game in this Showmatch best of 3 series between Team TheHermits and Team Fleet Command. Once again, we are going to see Danny as the orange player playing as Vasari Alliance. We are going to see Monmon, his teammate, playing as blue as Advent Wrath. And our pink player, Cybermonkey, also playing as Advent Wrath, our first player for Team Hermits. And our red player, Tilinx, also playing for Team The Hermits, has opted again for Tech Primacy. Today it's the map Transtav. It's going to be 2 versus 2, of course. A large map, once again. I've casted this map before, and we're gonna see what happens. But on this map, the games tend to become a little bit longer due to the scale of the map. But I've also experienced this map being sometimes the games on this map could become a bit shorter, but it depends on what happens. We're just simply gonna have to see. And of course, Team Fleet Command was able to win the last game. So if Team Fleet Command is able to win this game, they're going to take home this best of 3 series, whereas Team The Hermits are going to have to win this game if they want to make a comeback. So nothing much to see here in the beginning of the game, I would suspect. This map is very calm in the beginning. There's a very diverse set of planets here that each player is gonna have to capture. Yeah, it's just 2 asteroids, one of each, ice and the volcanic planet, and then there's also this primordial planet here that's paves the way for the center part of the map. And the center part of the map is usually riddled with like these rich planets. However, there's a couple of asteroids, and there's also 2 rich planets. There's one Ferrous planet over here, which is quite nice, and there's also a gas giant over here. And just taking a look at the random spawn of the map layout, I feel like Team Fleet Command got a little bit of a better map spawn than their opponents, because I mean this is a bit of a favorable map state for Team Fleet Command, because first of all they got these 2 derelicts on the way to their center of the map. So you can see 2 derelicts here for Team Fleet Command. It's actually quite large derelicts as well. So this is a huge derelict here for Monmon, our blue player. It gives a ton of experience and also like a ton of metal and crystal. This is very significant indeed. And the same goes for Danny. Doesn't have quite as large of a derelict, but he's gonna be able to capture this. On top of that, there is the fact that there is this gas giant here for Team The Hermits, and gas giants are quite tricky to capture, requiring all the way up to level 3 of the civilian technology for both. I would suspect, yeah, both Advent and Tech in the patch where this was played are going to require tier 3 in order to capture this gas giant. So this is quite tricky. And on the other hand, there is like this derelict up here as well with the Ferrous planet, and another huge, actually absolutely massive derelict, even larger, which would be very nice for Team Fleet Command to capture. And on top of that, so this would be a nice play here from Fleet Command, I think, if they are kind of thinking a bit about this. I would like Danny, since he's playing Vasari, I would like Danny to send like his fleet over to the other side. So of course there's a Ferrous planet over here, but that's on the other side. That's on Monmon's side. So, but given that Danny is playing Vasari, he should actually be the one who captures this Ferrous planet. And I would like to see them communicate a bit here and actually see Monmon and Danny, after they get into the center, I would like to see them swap sides. This would really optimize their economic output in this game. Yeah, like, because the other team, the Hermits, have a gas giant here, they're not gonna be able to... they're gonna be in a disadvantage this game. So definitely a favorable map spawn here for Team Fleet Command. And yeah, I'm not sure if... so yeah, quite a disadvantage already. I mean, it's the fact that there are still these primordial planets, which are, of course, a bit better for tech. So tech player have nice primordial planet here, which is quite nice. So they're gonna make use of that. Advent and tech are gonna make better use of that than Bazaar is gonna make use of this primordial planets. But still, this is quite bad for Team Hermits. I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess one other redeeming feature of this map spawn is this pirate planet that spawned on the side of Team Fleet Command. So this pirate planet is going to be a bit annoying, but nothing major. I think this is not too bad at all. Well, taking a look at what each player is doing, we are seeing Danny going for this volcanic planet. Is about to head over to the or he's already on the primordial planet as well. Has started with double evacuator here, so went for the double evacuator start. He's probably going for the double AoE ability approach, so which is very powerful. So subspace rupture researched. Probably gonna go for that on this one as well. Yeah. So he's gonna go for the double AoE, very powerful early game strategy. He's going for 1-2 here in civilian military research, so trying to scale his economy. I really like seeing that. We're gonna jump over to Monmon, also going for a 2-1 approach. Very nice. Has also captured this primordial planet, heading over to the asteroid in the middle. Needs to watch out a bit though, like his fleet isn't super large here yet, and yes, with the rapture it's gonna be quite heavily focused by these javelins. So I mean, this derelict is quite tricky to capture actually at this point. He didn't really build a large fleet here, Monmon, in the beginning, so this derelict is quite huge. Has like seven of these Javelin missile cruisers. Of course, since he has the Rapture, he's going to be able to capture one of those. So that's going to help a bit. So he's going to... the Rapture can mind control one of these and take them for his own good. So that's going to help a bit. We'll see if he can capture this derelict, but probably this Rapture is going to end up losing a lot of health. And if he stays here with his sub-cap fleet, he's going to lose most of his sub-cap ships as well, if not all. So it's going to be a heavy price to pay for this derelict, but probably it's going to be worth it. So we'll see what happens. The pirate planet is actually connected to both of Danny's planets here, so this is going to be annoying for him too. So a bit, some redeeming features here for Team The Hermits. The pirate planet and the derelicts are kind of slowing them down at least. However, we're seeing, let's see, so yeah, we're gonna take a look. Cybermonkey has also reached the asteroid here. It's going for a little bit faster of a tech up, I would suspect. It's going for some culture research, I think. Yeah, some culture research. Might go for tier 3 harmony as well soon, just because he would like to get this gas giant research completed. Because I mean, it's kind of annoying that there's a gas giant here, but once it's captured, it's going to be quite useful. I mean, gas giants are quite peculiar planets, because They don't really give any economy, these gas giants. However, they have an insane amount of logistic and military slots that you can use. So if Cybermonkey gets this planet, he's gonna be able to have like 10 factories here. He's gonna have he can have a ton of defense as well. So he could like set up his production here and produce ships at an extreme pace. So like this gas giant is annoying to capture, but it's gonna pay off in terms of like production here. So it could be a long-term advantage for sure. Also, the gas giants, of course, survey for Quarnium. So maybe Cybermonkey in the long game could kind of forego some Quarnium research in order to and just survey this gas giant instead. Could probably work. So yeah, could get some Quarnium in that way and perhaps go for some, I don't know, some faster ships here in the hostility 4 tree. So we'll see if that happens. But in any case, going for the gas giant at least is now researching tier 3. So I like this play. I think this is good thinking. Going for the gas giant research here very soon, I would suspect. It's gonna take a long time to complete, but what can you do, right? Which is Tillings is kind of not a bit further behind in colonization. It's probably because it started with the Akan battlecruiser. So Tillings started with the Akan battlecruiser, which is of course a bit slower of a colonizer. Also had to colonize one more planet here than his teammate, because there's this rogue planet here that that both teams will have. So for those of you who don't know, this map is quite peculiar. You can see this planet is actually moving quite fast here in this direction, and in a couple of in a while these planets are actually going to hit each other. So you can see that here, like these planets are going to connect eventually. So this will open up the opportunity for some backdooring stuff, shenanigans here eventually. However, that's in like minute 54 in the game, something like that. So it's quite a while away, but like 30 minutes in game time, these planets are gonna connect with each other. So something to watch out for in any case. Tillings is, Cybermonkey is clearing out this plant now. Very nice. So, and they should also be completing his research very soon. Yeah, he's researching gas giants. Tillings is kind of lagging behind a bit. I would, So, Tillings' research here is kind of lagging behind. Of course, he should be okay. So now he's going military too. Okay, so I think that's important. He does have a very good economy though. Has one export point available that he's not using, but does have a very good economy here with Akan. I would suspect he's number 1 in economy. Yeah. So Tillings lagging behind a bit in research, but has invested very heavily in his economic output here. Has like maxed out on trade ports. So this is very nice. It's very nice. So the Akan coming to good use here. I think Tillings just has to be careful about being attacked now. So we see a scout. We see a scout here from Monmon. Monmon sees this army. He's gonna see that there's basically nothing here. So if Monmon pays attention here using this scout, I think it's going to be difficult for Tillings to hold. And okay, so Tillings is actually okay. So Tillings is jumping in now to this Ferris plant, but I don't think this is a good idea because Monmon's fleet is simply larger than his opponents. He's also captured some of these Yavalis cruisers with his Rapture. And using these Yavalis cruisers, he has a far superior fleet. Tillings also, since he's tech primacy, he has revealed the pirates here and is using the boarding crew to capture some of these Harkas before Monmon is able to capture them. So quite nice. Just going in here, capturing this sneaky little Harka here to aid in his upcoming defense. And of course Monmon is, so they didn't switch sides. So if you remember, I said in the beginning here that I would have liked Monmon and Danny to switch sides here in the middle. So because Danny would have been able to capture this first planet, no problem. But Monmon is going to go in this direction instead. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this because Monmon didn't research tier 3, so he doesn't have Ferrous Embrace yet. So like he's gonna be able to gain a lot of experience in this neutral gravity well through capturing this derelict and also. So so now he's actually reaching this huge derelict. This is actually massive. Like, oh my gosh. I mean, look at this derelict. This is completely overpowered derelict. Oh my god! So you see, 5,000 credits, 1,700 metal and 2,100 crystal. Yeah, this is massive boost. This is the most OP, super OP derelict. This is massive derelict. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh no, it's running away. It's running away. Okay, it's actually dying. So the OP derelict has OP defense. So, but yeah, it's not gonna last. The subcap fleet are gonna kill enough ships here eventually. Yeah, he's now focusing all the Javelin cruisers. So, after enough of these Javelin cruisers die, the cap ship can go back in. Could probably like go back in even now. Yeah, but in any case, what's Tillings deciding to do? He's building 2 turrets. He's building 2 factories to aid in the defense. So quite nice. On the other side, we see Cybermonkey has captured this gas giant. Hasn't built anything on it yet. Is just starting now to build. Sorry, some turrets here. A beam defense platform. However, I don't really like. I'm gonna be a bit critical here. I don't really like these turrets here in this gravity well because you see this gravity well has this extra radius increase. So you see it's like 100% larger gravity well than normal. And in these massive gravity wells, you can see these turrets are not going to be very effective because they don't really cover much space like in this gravity well. You can see the turret is like, you see how little area this turret is actually covering. So I mean, fighting here specifically is like a bit optimistic to think that the fight is gonna ensue exactly here. So I'm yeah, a bit critical to these turrets. I think getting factories here would be better option. But we'll see. There's no fighting going on here, right? No. So Monmon is just still capturing this derelict. Danny is sitting here as well, has also built turrets. So both teams kind of afraid here to lose a quick game. They don't want to take any risks. They're just sitting here attempting to get some more stuff going in order to aid their defense. So Cybermonkey has really good, what's it called? Really good research here. Tillings is still #1 in economy, I would suspect. Yeah, he has the worst army, but he's the first in economy by quite a lot. So, and the same goes for Cybermonkey. Like Cybermonkey has like Team Hermits here have very poor armies compared to their opponents. So they have the worst armies. So Monmon has reached about 400 supply. Danny has 250. So okay, so Danny's army is still a bit smaller than his teammates, but he has these 2 capital ships. So I guess that kind of makes up for it. However, Cybermonkey and Tillings went for a very economic start and is just now starting to build ships, I suspect. So Cybermonkey hasn't built. No, he has 1 factory here at least. Okay, so he at least has 1 factory. He's building even more turrets. I don't think these turrets are gonna come to good use, but we'll see. So, and we see that he's scouting here. Tillings is scouting. Seeing that there's nothing here. Where did Monmon go, actually? Monmon's over here now, so he's not even on this first planet. Okay, so he's tier 3. He's tier 3. I'm surprised he didn't research the Ferrous Embrace right away. So he went tier 3, but he researched some other stuff here in tier 3 first. Oh wait, what? No, no, okay, so I'm looking at the wrong player, sorry. Yeah. So he, of course, he did research the... No, wait, what? So, what is this? So Monmon has not researched Ferrous Embrace, but he still has this planet. I'm not sure how that's possible. I'm really not sure how that's possible. So Monmon has this planet, but yeah, no Ferrous Embrace researched. Well, I'm not sure. Maybe Danny captured it and gave it away or something like that. I think that might have been the case, but I didn't notice it or something like that. But in any case, Tillings has noticed there's nothing here. Is now going in with his Akan to bomb it. There's not really too much here in the favor of Monmon. It does have a lot of health though, this planet, so it's gonna take quite a while to bomb, even with just one capital ship. So not the greatest perhaps. Could have used some more bombing power here. Could have used a gang of freebooters, extra bombing power here perhaps. And now it's looks like using this extra health. So you can see Monmon is actually upgrading defense here on his planet. Has gone back. Is building a lot of turrets here on this side. And what this tells me is that he really wants these turrets to be able to hold the line here, and he's going to go over to the other side to go for a 2 versus 1 gang up. So they're really going to try to hammer down on Cybermonkey here. I'm not sure if Cybermonkey realizes this, that he's about to get 2v1'd, but actually, I might have to take back what I said. So they're scouting here, seeing what's in here, but I might have to take back what I said, because now in this 2v1 situation, these turrets might actually become useful after all. So because, I mean, Cybermonkey could simply retreat to these turrets now and just sit here. So these turrets might end up being very useful here. He's also building Temples of Renewal. Yeah, right. And he's also now starting to build Illuminators. So they went for a very fast tech up here. But I think Monmon already has Illuminators, right? Yeah, so he's queued up Illuminators. He already has 15. Sitting at about 500 supply now. So Monmon's fleet is growing very, very fast. Danny's fleet is not growing. He's just investing in economy at this point. But they kind of have to like do something here, because I mean he went over to the other side, Monmon, and kind of gave up this first planet. I mean, giving up this for free is quite large cost. So probably needs to make something happen on the other side. Tillings is building a starbase here now as well. So really investing quite heavily in defense. And I mean, he has a very, very superior economy here. Like 84 credits per second. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is a massive credit income. So Tillings has an absolutely incredible income here. It's gonna scale insanely well. Insanely well. See, Danny has also a very nice economy. Actually, 21 credits per second is quite nice for Vasari. 20 metal per second, 14 crystal. And also for Monmon. Monmon doesn't have quite as good of an economy as the other players, but he's investing more in military. So Monmon is investing here in military, and I don't know if this economy is gonna pay off. I mean, Cybermonkey's army is also very nice. So I'm gonna take a look at him. He has 580 right now, and his army is also growing. So I think Cybermonkey is his army is growing, and it's not quite as large as Monmon's fleet, but I think it's definitely not large enough to defend here. I mean, even 2v1 here, I think this is going to be tricky to break. Like, against against the Cybermonkey, against like all of these turrets. I think this is definitely gonna be tricky to break because, I mean, look at this. Like Cybermonkey has 2 lesser factories and 4 greater factories. And I mean, if at any point Cybermonkey decides to start just like stop investing in economy here and just start spamming ships, he's gonna build like 4 illuminators at a time. And this is difficult to break, like even 2v1. And Danny doesn't really have a fleet yet. He hasn't built a fleet yet. He's just ecoing, just building more economy at this point. So I don't think they can break this 2v1. I don't think they can break this even 2v1. So they kind of have to just sit here. We'll see if they go for a play anyway, but for now I think they just have to sit here. Yeah. And Tillings is just camping out here on the other side. Not deciding to fight. Maybe now he's kind of gearing up to do it. This starbase is picking off some of these scouts, which is quite nice. So no vision. No vision here for Team Fleet Command. Oh, and wow, look at this. Now the phase lane is changing. So I don't think Mon paid attention to this. So you can see the phase lane is disappearing to this planet now. So this defensive planet is actually being kind of put out of position. And now it's this planet that's... And this planet is not heavily guarded at all. It's not going to be as annoying at all to break. So I'm fully expecting Tillings to go in here. I'm fully expecting Tillings to go in here. Yeah, he is. However, yeah, okay. So, however, like, they're very close to the defense here, I just noticed. So, there's actually just one phase jump in between this asteroid and the asteroid over here. So, I don't know if they can do something here against this asteroid. So, this is going to be somewhat of a tricky maneuvering game. So, Tillings is going to come in here. And this is going to prompt... We're going to see what the response here is going to be. So it's going to prompt Danny to go back. But it's not prompting Mon to go back. Or he's going to send his fleet there. He also gonna, okay, so now he's going back. So he's going to send his fleet there back as well. Okay, so this is interesting. Because, I mean, both these choices are kind of... legitimate, I think, to either staying or going back. Now, so this is going to prompt Tillings to go back as soon as he sees just a couple of ships. And what is this prompting Cybermonkey to do? It's prompting Cybermonkey to at least prepare for an attack. But he's now seeing that Tillings is retreating. So Tillings is retreating. So now he's going back again. So this is gonna be maybe like stalemate after all. We see Danny has stopped investing in economy now. Is just now starting to invest a little bit in his fleet. Has started to survey his planets, so he's fully surveyed his planets. Gone for the crystal-seeking nanites, and he's starting to spam capital ships at this point. So he has 600 supply researched. He's gonna build more cap ships. So Danny going for quite cap ship heavy fleet. So we're gonna have a lot of cap ships here. However, Tillings has these Javelis researched, so he's going for a quite diverse fleet. He has 22 Javelis already, so these Javelis are gonna be quite good at dealing with these cap ships, given that he has enough of them. Also, there's illuminators in the favor of Cybermonkey, so see if he gets like, there's not a critical like amount of them yet to where they can like kill capital ships very, very fast. But I'm suspecting there's gonna be more at some point. There's definitely gonna be more at some point. Now, what's this there? So it's okay. So no, it's just Danny jumping back. Since this phase lane disappeared, they're gonna have. So now this phase lane disappears as well. So they can't go back here. And now Danny's jumping back, but Tillings is also jumping back. So yeah, kind of, yeah, prompting Tillings to go back again. Now this is gonna, oh sorry. Yeah, this is gonna prompt. So Mon is just hanging out here in the edge of the grab well. So he's definitely gonna be able to defend. he's going to be able to defend. Tillings has 850 supply. Mon has 800. So Tillings's army is actually quite large here. A bit larger than Mon's fleet. He's going to be able to break these defenses, a lot of these defenses now, before Mon is able to make it back. Mon is coming back. He's going to... Ooh, so very large fleet. He's now going to try to focus one of the cap ships. Gonna try to focus one of the cap ships. We'll see, like in the last game, they had trouble like having their cap ships surviving. So yeah, I would say as a general rule, like against these large fleets that contain illuminators and all of these anti-capital ship fleets, you really want your like capital ships to stay in the back, so that the illuminators and so on don't have the best targets available. And I mean, the capital ships don't have to participate in the fight until you know that the illuminators are dead, or there's not enough of them to kill the cap ships anymore. So, but Tillings rightly retreats here, and he does have a starbase, so he's not really in any danger of being 2v1'd, I don't think. Yeah, definitely not. But I would like to see like Cybermonkey could attack here, but isn't really scouting. I mean, so he should have noticed that both Mon and Danny were over on this side, and could have kind of gone for an attack here. So a bit tricky, but I guess they just want to scale. Mon is actually scaling as well. He's going for tier 4 now. He's actually gonna go for Titan soon, perhaps. Does he have Quanium researched? Yeah. So Mon has Quanium researched. He's gonna go for the Titan. Has the Titan Foundry queued up. Cybermonkey kind of staying on tier 3. So although they were ahead in research at one point here, I think they still are. Yeah, they're still. I mean, they're still number 1 in economy here, so they have the best economy. However, Danny and Mon are kind of catching up in research, and even though they have the best economy, they have to be careful about letting Mon scale up to a Titan here. So Mon going for quite fast research with the economy that he does have. He does have a good economy now as well, and is. I mean, getting the fast Titan is, of course, a win condition because of the level advantage of these Titans. So we can see in these games that Mon is kind of fast on going for the Titan, which I think has kind of helped them a lot. It's helped Team Fleet Command a lot that Mon is quite quick with and kind of alert with going for these Titan blueprints. So it's quite nice. Very well played by Mon, I would think. No, okay, so Danny and Mon are actually saying in the chat that they want to go over to the other side. Tillings is... No, sorry, Cybermonkey is jumping in. So he's jumping in at this point. It's a quite large fleet. I don't know if Danny can defend this on his own. Oh, so this is quite nice synergy here from Team TheHermits now. Now Cybermonkey is going in. I think his fleet is kind of superior to Danny's. And I mean, Mon is going over to help Danny, but he's being attacked. Like, very nice timing here, being very nicely attacked by Tillings on the other side. And there's a lot of Javelins here, so these defenses are not going to be able to do anything here. This Skirantra is actually dying very, very fast. Yeah, the Javelins are focusing down this Skirantra. It's going to end up going down for sure. So it's going to die, and we'll see if... the only thing... Oh, wow, no. So Cybermonkey is actually fighting this. He's actually fighting this 2v1. This is not a good choice. This is not a good choice at all. He should be retreating to his defenses here. Oh no, maybe he didn't notice, but... Yeah, this is... Oh no, oh no, this... So now... Oh no. So Team TheHermits here are gonna... Oh no, Cybermonkey is gonna end up losing his fleet here. This is not good. This is not good at all. So losing the fleet here is quite devastating. Like he needs to have his fleet here. He needs to have his fleet. So now he's yeah. So there's only like 700 supply left. He has a good economy, so he's gonna be able to rebuild quite quickly. But a lot of the cap ships ended up going down. At least the Rapture survived. But he's gonna have to retreat to his defenses here and pray to God that his opponents are not able to break this now. But yeah, okay, so yeah. I know he lost quite a bit of his fleet, but maybe I overreacted here. Maybe I overreacted. I mean, Cyber Monkey definitely shouldn't have fought this fight, but maybe it's not the end of the world still, because enough of his fleet survived and he has enough production to where he can remax here on supply quite quickly. So there's a lot of factories here and he has the economy to replace his fleet. And Tillings is attacking here on the other side. Should really be... Yeah, so he bombed this planet. It's now going to kill the starbase as well. But the rest of the team is going back, so... Oh wow, so Monmon and Danny are just jumping back and forth. And this is why I would have liked like Cyber Monkey to retreat, because like now... Yeah, you can see this. Like they would have had an advantage here if Cyber Monkey was able to attack now again. If Cyber Monkey was able to attack now again, they would have like forced Monmon and Danny to kind of go back and forth and waste time. But now Cyber Monkey is he's lost too much of his fleet, is not really able to attack, and he's like going for the attack again, but it's just simply not enough here to pose any significant threat to this planet, I don't think. And there's like a starbase being built on this planet now as well, so I don't think, yeah, Cyber Monkey can't do anything here. I can't do anything to kind of capitalize on Monmon and Danny's fleet being out of position. So losing a bit too much of his fleet there, and this is kind of letting Team Fleet Command be back in this game, because I thought that we were at somewhat of a disadvantage due to the economic disparity here between the teams. So yeah, because there is definitely an economic disparity here. I mean, both of the rich planets has gone in the favor of Cyber Monkey and Tillings. So Team Hermits here have both this extra Ferrous planet and also the gas giant. So it's definitely gonna be so that's definitely in favor of them. This Rapture is jumping in, even though it's crippled. I think it should stay back. So this Rapture is not going to contribute right now, and should probably try to save it. And I think that it's... I mean, even though they're... Oh, wow. No. Look at this. This is a big brain play. Danny's going for the big brain play. He's going for the face jump inhibitor, but... yeah, so you see the panic here. Cyber Monkey panics. No! Need to kill this! Need to kill this as soon as possible. Can't get stuck here. Can't get stuck here. No! So it's gonna probably end up going down, but look at this. Look at this. Like, he's forced to. No. Danish fleet is going in. No. The entire fleet is here, and it's actually regenerating a lot of health. The face jump inhibitor coming in super clutch. Super clutch face jump inhibitor. Oh, wow. Very nice. So now the Rapture goes down. Like, this is... Oh my god. Yeah, this was great from Danny. This was absolutely fantastic from Danny, I think. Wow. Really nice face jump inhibitor building. Cyber Monkey's ships are gonna end up going down. They're like in the middle of the grab well. And it's 42 eliminators, but yeah, this is not enough. Like, he's gonna end up losing even more of his fleet. And there's fighting going on the other side that we should take a look at. Is there anything going on here that could help Team Hermits? The Rapture is gonna survive most likely. So the Javelics aren't able to catch it, so it's gonna end up jumping out. Yes. So this Rapture ended up jumping out. There's still 60 illuminators here. Once again, I would like these cap ships to like take a backseat role, because the 60 illuminators are just hammering down on them, and I think Tillings is gonna end up losing all of his cap ships here if he's doesn't retreat with them. This Marseille is gonna be able to survive, however. Oh, and the Illuminators aren't focusing the cap ships yet. So, oh wow, maybe this is dying still. The starbase is kind of... No, okay, so it's survived. Cyber Monkey's jumping back. And like, yeah, this is the thing. Like, even though Team Hermits have an economic advantage, I think that they're not in the lead. I think that definitely Team Fleet Command is in the command seat here. Because they have superior fleets now. Cyber Monkey lost too much of his fleet. So Cyber Monkey can't put any pressure on his opponent, really. And Tillings isn't able to break the other side. Danny has a massive fleet at this point with a bunch of cap ships and oppressors. Monmon has a ton of Exoria Illuminators. And I mean, Monmon is ahead in research too. I mean, he's researched the command ships. Okay, so he's not going... So yeah, he's researched both the command ships and the Titan. So he just needs the extra supply here in order to build them. And that's what he's planning to do for sure. He has 1500 supply here, so the best army I would suspect... no, it's actually number 2 in military, so who has the better army? I'm not sure, like, seems like Monmon has the best army, but okay, Tillings says Tillings is number 1 in military and economy, but I don't think he is number 1 in military. Oh, okay. No, that's why. It's because Monmon has a bunch of units queued up, so he has like the most supply queued up, but it's not built yet, so therefore Tillings is still considered to be number 1 in military. And now this phase lane is disappearing, so there's no phase lane connecting this gas giant to this. No phase lane connecting this gas giant to the asteroid anymore. So that's interesting. Maybe this will open up the opportunity for some other types of plays. Monmon and Danny are considering pushing the left side, which from their perspective is Tillings' side. However, I don't know if this is going to be possible, because there's a starbase here. We're gonna see if this is possible. I mean, there's a starbase here, but there's massive fleets for both Danny and Monmon, so... yeah, probably they're gonna be able to break this. Probably they can break this position. Now Tilling's actually moving away. This would be very good if... Where's he actually going? So he's going over here. I'm not sure where he's heading, but... I mean, if Team Fleet Command decides to jump in right now... they're gonna be able to kill like the starbase before Tillings is allowed to have the opportunity to defend it. So, yeah, not very nice. Not very nice at all. Like, look at this. This starbase is quite nice. Like, he has docking booms here. He's actually building ships from this starbase. But where's Tillings going? His fleet is kind of out of position now. So it's kind of out of position. Now they're going in. They're gonna attack the starbase. Right. And of course Monmon is also jumping in, so that's it. Cyber Monkey is still here. So he can't really help very fast. So what's his fleet like? It's 64 Illuminators. So Cyber Monkey has rebuilt some of his fleet here, but it's still only 1,000. And I mean, at this point, like looking at the supply, it's like you're going like in the 1,500 range. Now Tillings is jumping to the star. I'm not sure where he's going. So, all right. So it seems like Tillings and Cyber Monkey are deciding that they don't want to fight a fair game anymore. They're simply gonna go for the base trade and hope for the best. However, I don't think they're gonna win this base trade, if I'm perfectly honest. I mean, yeah, I don't think they're gonna win this base trade because there's simply too much bombing power in the favor of Danny and Monmon. Like, Danny has 4 cap ships, and yeah, Monmon has queued the Titan, so. You see Danny he has a lot of cap ships here. A lot of cap ships, and looking at Monmon's fleet, Monmon has just the one cap ship, but it's not gonna be enough, I don't think. And now they're jumping in here. They're going for the base trade. Gonna try to kill this star base. So how much bombing power does actually Cybermonkey have? He has only one cap ship. So Cybermonkey only has one cap ship. Actually, for Tillinks, it's a bit better. It's pretty good actually. So we'll see. I mean, he has these two Marsas that are quite nice for bombing planets. So does he have race planet researched? Is my question. Does he have race planet researched? Is my question. There's two Akans. Where's his Marsas though? They're kind of lagging behind, I guess. So they're over here. Mars is over here. They have race planet level 1 here, and here's also race planet level 1. Like, yeah, I would like to see like level race planet here again. But okay, so now, okay, so okay, so Tillinks and Cybermonkey were happy to go for the base trade, but doesn't seem like Monmon and Danny want this. So they're gonna go back and defend now. They're gonna go back and defend, and I guess that they can because they have the Coronata Titan here. They have the Titan ready. So yeah, clear fleet advantage here for Team Fleet Command. So they're gonna be able to defend this. Like, I would have liked to see perhaps Danny and Monmon sending part of their fleet, like 1 or 2 cap ships, to bomb this planet, just to put a bit of pressure on this position. But of course, they don't want to risk losing the fight here on the defense, so they want all the power that they can muster up to defend this position. And probably they're gonna be able to defend it, yeah. Because the problem is Cybermonkey's fleet is simply not good enough, I think. Lost too much of his fleet before, and losing this fleet was very, very much a devastating thing indeed. So yeah, Danny making this huge play with the phase jump inhibitor. Very, very nice play with the phase jump inhibitor. Forcing Cybermonkey's fleet to stay, and Cybermonkey being a bit slow on the retreat, unfortunately. And now they're going to build a starbase here as well, but it's not gonna have time to build, I don't think. And it looks like this fight is simply going to be won by Team Fleet Command. I don't see any way that this is gonna work out for Team TheHermits. That starbase goes down, he's trying to build factories, but it's simply too late. It's like a Coronata Titan here and an Oblivia Dreadnought, the new command ship. So yeah, this fleet is just gonna get wiped now, and this looks like game over, to be honest. This simply looks like game over. I don't see any way that Team TheHermits can come back from this. They're doing like this final fight, but yeah, there's simply not going to be enough here. Like, all of their fleets are dying. Nothing is lost from Team Fleet Command. Nothing is lost here. They're gonna be forced to retreat. And you can see actually these Vigil Sentinels are quite good at dealing with the Javelin cruisers as well. So Javelin cruisers can't even deal with these cap ships. Now it's simply the case that Monmon and Danny could follow if they want to, but I also like this. I also like this picking up of the derelicts here, or the wreckages, to help the Titan level up. It's also a fine play. It's also a very fine play indeed. They're going back to the neutral grab well. Danny's actually chasing, can probably win this fight 1v2 at this point, because so much of the fleet is lost, but yeah, so here it comes. So they're gonna decide to fight here in this grab well instead, but the outcome is just gonna be the same. It's simply going to be the same, and I'm expecting like a GG from Team TheHermits soon. Kind of expecting a GG from them soon. Didn't pick up the derelicts or the wreckages, but doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter at this point. Of course, killing the fleets is even better. So killing their fleets is even better. So yeah, everything's dying. Looking at the supply, there's like over 2,500 in the favor of Fleet Command and not even 1,500 for the other team. So just getting wiped. And I think that they could pretty much do whatever they want at this point. A couple of ships here that are going to trying to reinforce, but the reinforcement lines are simply compromised here. Danny's sending part of his ships back to kill this planet that Tillings has. So trying to just wipe the planets. Trying to just wipe the planets. And yeah, Team TheHermits are not choosing to give up yet. I'm gonna just speed up a little bit. So they're gonna try to camp out at this gas giant. But yeah, Team Fleet Command could do whatever they want. I mean, they could go to fight them here and just kill their fleet, or they could just go for bombing all of their planets. It doesn't really matter. The game is completely over. There's nothing they can do here. There's simply nothing they can do here. Tillings and Cybermonkey are not able to rebuild. Cybermonkey has a 1,500 fleet at this point, but against like Titan and this command ship, it's yeah. Retreating to the turrets. There's a bunch of defense here, but yeah, like turrets at this stage in the game are not too powerful either. This is actually losing health quite fast now. So actually, I might have spoken too soon. So yeah, I might have spoken too soon. There's actually a ton of beam platforms here together with 100 illuminators, which are actually gonna maybe kill this. So if the illuminator chase this, they might be able to kill this, but it's actually getting shield burst now in 2 seconds, so it's getting more shield. Yeah, so this is gonna end up surviving as well. It's actually very fast. It's gonna end up surviving. Here's another one, so yet another one enters the fray. The Coronado Titan. Oh wow, no, I didn't look at this. So oh wow, the Coronado Titan ends up going down. So Cybermonkey making a huge play here. It's gonna kill this. No, wait, what? No, there's no way. There's no way they can make a comeback from this, right? There's no way they can come back from this. No, okay, so it's Cybermonkey. No, it was Cybermonkey's Titan that died. Cybermonkey's Titan that died. Monmon's Titan. Oh, so Monmon's Titan is still alive. So I thought Monmon lost his Titan, but it's actually killing the opponent Titan. And now it's gonna end up. Oh wow! Whoa! 100 illuminators. Are they gonna be able to kill this? No, it's gonna get the shield burst. Oh, it's gonna survive, right? It's gonna survive, right? Yeah. Okay. So Cybermonkey and Tillings called GG. Because yeah, the Titan's actually surviving here as well. So, yeah, Team TheHermits unfortunately losing the second game, meaning that they lose this series. And congratulations to Team Fleet Command for taking the second game and also the series. And well played to both teams. I hope you enjoyed watching and see you in the next video.